Hey everybody, welcome back. Falcon, 60 seconds. We are here with the run. This is the, what challenge is this one? This is going to be, oh yeah, this was the Widower run. What we did for this run, if you didn't catch the last episode, which by the way you should, because otherwise you have no idea what happened to this individual right here. The Widower challenge was Falcon leaves Dolores behind, takes a kid and whatever else he could find. We had a pretty good haul. We've had a bullshit event in day 5 that kind of ruined things for us a little bit, but for the most part, we're still going strong, I would say. Timmy's still out in the wasteland, by the way. I sent him out to scavenge. He hasn't come back, so maybe we'll find out if he's coming back anytime soon. Day 18, we decided to check what's coming for us with our flashlight. Guess what? It was a dog! The poor thing seemed tired, so we let it stay with us for the night. The next morning, we opened the door and let it out. It still hasn't returned. Hopefully, it will come back later. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying so out loud. And Ted needs some water to survive. So Ted is thirsty today, meaning I could give him water day 20. Mary Jane seems pretty good, as much as a, infected purple ogre could be. We know very little about what's going on outside, so we're going to check out the radio and see if the government is over here broadcasting any more things. Oh, by the way, we already contacted government too, so... Oh, Timmy's back! Tim, did you bring anything? You brought more water, apparently, which is pretty good to survive, but I don't see any insecticide, any medkits, any gas mask, any journal. So I'm a little bit disappointed about that, Timmy. Just to throw it out there to you. We were able to get a weak signal and tap into the government's emergency announcement service, and guess what? Great news! The fallout outside has mostly gone. It should be much safer to travel on the surface now. We were so afraid for Timmy, but he came back from the wasteland and is safe with us now. Our expedition reached a church which was standing. Most of it was intact, and some people decided to turn it into a shelter. As we found out, it was more than that. We weren't sure what religion they followed, but they were very eager to convince us that tomatoes are the source of all evil and eggplants are the only hope for salvation. Cultists decided they won't be needing any holy water. We did a bit of miracle work and turned empty wine bottles into quite full water bottles. I like that we're over here drinking holy water. I'm not sure how... Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what goes into holy water. Do they put anything in it, or is it just like a priest, like, blesses it or something and says like a verse? I'm not trying to be facetious or, condescending. I really don't know the premise behind how holy water comes to be. If you guys do know, let me know, please. Day 19, 2 water bottles. Okay, cool. And that's all you brought back, just water bottle, huh? That's fine. You know what I'm doing? We're going to send Mary Jane out there now. Of course, the radiation is gone. What I did hear in the comments was if you send her out in this form, radiation does not affect her anymore. So, it came a little bit too late, or I guess a little bit too early, the radiation thing. Let's see here. Timmy's very hungry, and he's really tired, and water is all Ted needs. I think we have to give Ted water tomorrow, right? But you know what? Since we already have water now, I don't want to forget what we're doing here, especially that we have to take care of 3 people. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send Mary Jane out. Timmy's going to get food, and Ted is going to get water. So, food, water, Mary Jane is fine. We'll keep going forward. And we're going to definitely send Mary Jane out because, who's going to really cross her path in the wasteland now? Nobody. Surviving down here is no walk in the park. It won't get easier. We're hopeful this will blow over soon and life will be back to what it used to be. Or else. Yeah, we'll see. I'm going to have a little bit of coffee here, guys, if you don't mind. Oh, that's good. It's actually not cold today because I just started recording not too long ago. Day 20. Being stuck in such a tiny shelter would make anyone a bit apathetic. We need to stay calm and await the rescue. Surely they're coming for us, right? It's always better when things are calm, Luckily, nothing new happened to Mary Jane today. Timmy prefers apple juice, so he's thirsty now. And he's rested, though, so that's good. And there's nothing going on with Ted. So, Timmy's thirsty. We will give him some water just because he did bring a lot of water for us anyway. So, you'll give water. And then Ted is fine, and so is Mary Jane. And Mary Jane is going out into the wasteland today. So, Mary Jane, boomski, get on out of here. Alrighty. Good luck. I'm sure you'll be fine. Nobody would dare cross your path out there, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's open this up here. Mary Jane went outside and let's hope she hurries back soon. Timmy's very hungry. The morning has been calm enough for Ted and he's doing well. Timmy, you're kind of busting my balls here. Hungry, thirsty, tired. You're kind of being the thorn in the backside this run, which is usually Mary Jane. Alright, son, I'm gonna give you some food just because you are sick, and hopefully, it'll help you feel better. Oh, of course. A transmission. I usually, when I see this pop up, I read the first line, and I look down, and I'm like, okay, I know what to expect. We received another army transmission this morning. We wish it would mark the end of our stay in the shelter, but it seems the military has other plans. All survivors in the area... Alright, that's an actual misspelling for once. It's not just me. In the R, we're asked to head. That's supposed to be the area. The area we're asked to head to the nearby park and chop down as many trees as possible to aid the evacuation effort. I'm not sure what chopping down trees would do. Maybe, like, locating our location? I don't know, man. We're not gonna do it. We can do it. I hope it doesn't really affect us long term here. We're not lumberjacks, and we're not chopping down that park. Maybe another time. I hope that doesn't really bite us in the ass. It doesn't seem like it has, though. Timmy's pretty fatigued. Dog, you were just rested last episode. Or not last episode, but last day. I'm getting my episodes of the day over here mixed up completely. Ted is hungry, and he's thirsty. Ted, you were fine yesterday, so day 24 is when we'll give you both of those items. We were about to take a cautious peek outside when a furry beast jumped on us. It's supposed to be Pancake again. Well, here's the problem now. I could give Pancake some food, but man, we're starting to run a little bit low here. Sure, Pancake, I'll give you some food, and hopefully you'll be a good boy and bring me something really helpful later on. Let's see here. Food is looking pretty dire now. The dog was back to his former self in under an hour. We don't know what they put in that soup, but man, that stuff is good. We decided the dog needed a name. We called him Pancake. And there he goes, food. How about getting Timmy something to drink? He's not looking well. Ted's stomach is rumbling, and all Ted wishes for is a few drops of water. Okay, so tomorrow is when we give... I guess we'll probably have to wind up giving them both water and food tomorrow, right? Yeah. So we can do that tomorrow. Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow. It has become more and more difficult to breathe in the shelter over the last couple of hours. We suspect there is something wrong with the ventilation. Maybe it got stuck somehow, but how? We need to investigate, or we might suffocate. Luckily, we do have the flashlight. Maybe this will help us out. This has been an issue before in the past before. It's made everybody essentially sick. So maybe the flashlight will keep that from happening. We'll see. Oh, no. Ted got all jacked up over here. That's no good. The obvious thing to do when a vent is blocked is to check what's blocking it. However, when you shine your flashlight on a hive of mutated insects, things usually go from bad to worse. The angry hive is gone, but the insects did some biting before they fled. That's no good. Alrighty, so, and Ted is fatigued, and now he's also hurt. So everybody gets everything today. Boom, boom. We need a medkit now, because again, if Ted goes, it's game over. We only have one can of food left, too. That's pretty bad. What would we give to Sunshine again? Right. Yeah. Okay. Let's go forward. Let's see what we have here. Day 25. Where is Mary Jane? I need you to come back with some good stuff, Mary Jane. Especially food this time. Alrighty. Do we have to take care of ourselves, or will someone come to our rescue? Timmy's looking very pale. That's not good, and Ted is hungry. Oh, Timmy might be, be put out to pasture pretty soon, guys. And Ted is hungry. Dog, I just fed you! Fuck you, I just fed you right now. Stop it. We have a situation on our hands. There is a group approaching our shelter, and they don't seem like the occasional friendly scavengers you run into. Not at all. They look like they're out for blood, or cans. Probably cans. This is a terrible time for humanity. If canned soup is enough to turn us into monsters, well... Here's the good thing, guys, we don't have any cans. We literally have one. I can't let you take that, so I'm gonna have to come out here and just fucking shoot you. Because it's either you or us, and I'm not gonna put my family at risk. Oh, hey, good thing that Ted got even severely sick. Hey, we got a fire axe, though. Oh, a little bit too late from that lumberjack event, right? Well, hey, my lord, Ted. I'm not sure, dog. I'm worried here. The gunfight was intense, but our position gave us the advantage. We needed to drive those thugs away. One of them even lost an axe while retreating. So we got an axe. Timmy's looking very pale. That's not good. And Ted is hungry. And Ted got sick. Right. Okay. I'm starting to worry a little bit. We're looking good for a while, but now the food... And the food is what's hurting me, and also the illnesses. Again, not enough medkits to go around. Never. Never, never, ever. And right. Let's keep going forward. Mary Jane, come on. Oh, she's back. Oh, thank God. What did you bring? You brought... You big dumb ox. What did you bring? I see nothing new. You brought a gas mask. I mean, that doesn't really do much for me, Mary Jane. I needed either a journal, preferably a medkit, insecticide. Oh, come on, Mary Jane. We can take care of ourselves. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. What was that? Is it a bird? Is it a stockbroker? Is it the bicycle repairman? No, it's the aid airdrop. That was an excellent time to leave the bunker in search of supplies. Some crates were filled with very weird stuff. Why did they drop a crate full of rubber ducks. At least one of the smaller crates had a few water bottles in it. So we got water, but no food. Damn, that sucks so bad. We forced one of the boxes open and found an impressive collection of stinky cheese and a gas mask. We discovered that eating with a gas mask on your face is not ideal, and since we value our lives and our noses, we decided to take the mask and leave the cheese behind. Mary Jane is quite hungry. Timmy prefers apple juice, but he's thirsty, and Ted needs to eat today, I'm pretty sure. Otherwise, he dies. Alrighty, so I'm gonna give everybody water, I think. Everybody's thirsty, right? Ted is thirsty, Timmy is thirsty, and Mary Jane is hungry. So everybody gets water except Mary Jane. And man, we have 2 really hungry people. Oh boy. I don't know, guys. The soup is looking pretty dire now. I'm gonna give the soup to Ted, because he has to definitely eat today, else he dies. Mary Jane, you know, I'm sorry to say, you're expendable right now. I'm gonna have to send somebody out. I have to. We can't send Ted because he will die, though. Mary Jane is feeling excellent. Timmy's in good health and full of optimism. Timmy's gonna... I feel like he's gonna die soon from the illness. So, here's the thing. Would sending him out right now avoid him dying here? Or would sending him out because he is sick just make sure it would just cause him to die outside? Essentially what I'm asking is it am I boned either way that I go with this? Leave him here, he's gonna die from the sickness because he's been pale twice apparently, and then if I send him out, will he die just because he's sick already? Hard to say, but we have to take the risk anyway, so we're gonna have to send, more than likely, Timmy out. If there is one person we truly miss, it's our great Uncle Terry. He used to tell brilliant stories about turtles, elephants, and wizards. It would be reassuring to hear one of those stories again, and yet we don't even have a photo of him, just memories. Huh, there was an event with that with the journal. That's quite interesting. Alright, let's see here. Never seen that one before, that could have been pretty good. Had we had the journal, which we don't. We're not the journal, Falcon, it's the Boy Scout magazine. And so we are left with no photos, no news, and no happy thoughts. The world is too cruel. Mary Jane's dying, could use a little food. I guess I could feed her in day 29. If we don't do anything about Timmy's sickness, it might get worse. Yeah, well, he's gonna die either way. And Ted is not complaining today, at least not very much. Timmy, I'm gonna have to send you out, my son. And Mary Jane gets food tomorrow. So, yeah, we have to send Timmy out. Now, you're probably thinking, send Mary Jane out because, you know, she's, mutated. Nothing affects her anymore. True. But remember, Timmy is on the verge of dying from the sickness, so either way he's gonna die. So if he's gonna die, he might as well go out there and maybe, hopefully, bring something back before he dies, or, you know, just dies out there one way or the other. So, yeah, Timbo, you're going out there, son. Mary Jane would have been good to send just because she's hungry, though, so it would have kind of spared us a little bit of food. But, you know. Where's the government at? They have not talked to us in quite a bit. Mary Jane's dying, could use a little food. Timmy went outside. I think now she does have to eat, though. And Ted is hungry. Oh, they both have to eat. That's quite convenient. Oh, look at that. Look at that. You have to eat now. The army isn't coming. Not yet, anyway. So, they're telling us to go outside? Wait, what is this one here? Yeah, the same one. Cut down some trees. Okay, so we're gonna cut down some trees. We're gonna do it this time. We have the axe, thankfully. So, maybe, I don't know if that's gonna cause some help. I'm not sure how it would, but we're gonna try it. Maybe that's the only way to get out of here this time. We chopped down as many trees as we could. It wasn't much, but hopefully it will make the difference they wanted. The next time they get in touch, it better be from a tank parked on our lawn. Or what's left of it. Our only regret is that this wood chopping business ruined our axe. That's fine. We just needed the axe for this event. Mary Jane is quite hungry. I just fucking fed you! Oh, good God. Good God. Basically, what I have left for food is all I can give them. Was Ted hungry 2 days ago, or was it just 1 day ago? If it's 1 day ago, I could just feed him tomorrow each. I forgot, honestly. I really don't know if it was day 29. Is there a way I could look at the journal here, like, day to day? I don't think there is. Thirsty, hungry, sick, hurt, and fatigued. Hungry. Cans, yeah, I know. Nope. I don't think there's a way to check that. On the fly, anyway. That's really unfortunate. I don't know if he was hungry in day 28 or did it start in day 29. That's what I don't really remember. I think he was fine day 29. So I could feed them both tomorrow and hopefully there won't be an issue. What I'm going to do, though, is I'll give him water because we have all the water in the world, so that's not even an issue. Pancake came back today, very agitated about something. He really wanted us to get out and follow him somewhere in the neighborhood. This seems a bit risky, but maybe Pancake's on the trail of something big. we have to go with the map, right? We have to go with the map. Maybe he found rescue. Maybe he found rescue. Please, Pancake, find rescue. Day 31, we're still here. Yes, we're here. But obviously it wasn't rescue because we're still here. A well-prepared hiker always takes a map. That's what we always say. Thanks to our trusty atlas, we were able to take a look at the devastation of our town and get back home, or rather our shelter, just in time for dinner. Pancake tagged along for a while, but left before we got to the bunker. Well, that apparently didn't do much for us. We have to eat now. So, there it is. If I don't feed Mary Jane, I'm pretty sure she's gonna die. I almost want to save this last portion of food for Ted, because if he dies, it's game over. Mary Jane can still, perish, unfortunately, and it's not game over. But, if Timmy dies, and she dies, Ted goes insane. So yeah, we have to feed them both, I guess. Nobody's thirsty, right? No. Okay. 1 minute it was all fine, and next thing we're at each other's throats. Well, I'm at my own throat right now, because I'm not sure how this is going to play out. Timmy, please come back with some food. Oh my lord, Ted looks even worse. Look at those eyes! Hey, what is this? Guys, there's a marking on my map now. Did I do that by mistake, though? That could have been me. Was it me? Did I click? When I was clicking stuff around, I maybe clicked it myself. That's probably what happened there. I'm getting my hopes up here just because I'm really desperate now. We stopped arguing, but for how long? Mary Jane isn't worried, and Ted is not complaining. But he's about to die. Let's look at his condition here. Sick, hurt, and fatigued. Yeah, he's not looking too good at all. Nobody needs anything, so let's just keep going forward. Remember that time Mary Jane went out to scavenge supplies? When she got back, she had a wound on her forearm. Oh, of course. Look, here's the thing. She's a fucking mutant. You're telling me, like, infections didn't hurt her suddenly? That's horseshit, man. She should be oblivious to everything at this point. Look at her. Look at her. Oh, Ted. You're just sweating it out here, dog. Oh, it's like you're thirsty, huh? Mary Jane's fine. You're just thirsty. Alright, so we can give you water. Luckily, you're not hungry just yet. Timmy should have returned by now. He's done. Timmy died. Mary Jane will be fine. It's not the first time, and it won't be the last time she's sick. She's looking a bit pale today, though. And, alrighty. Nothing happened with Mary Jane today, and Ted just needs some water. I'm not sure, guys. I think we're so close to being rescued, but at the same time, I'm not sure we're going to be able to pull it off because of no food. I have to send Mary Jane out. I have to send her out. Mary Jane has been awful silent today. It's very unlike her. Should we try talking to her? Yeah. Go ahead and talk to her. Maybe it'll cheer her up a little bit. Although she is a mutant now, so maybe it's a bad idea to talk to a mutant? I don't know. I'm not really fully aware how you convene with mutants. Nothing solves problems better than an honest conversation over a hot beverage. We don't have the latter, but talking alone seems to do the trick. Mary Jane is quite hungry, and Ted is hungry. Alrighty, so we are now at the crunch time. We either need to be rescued or find some miracle food. Mary Jane's leaving today, so I don't have to give her anything. Alright guys, this might be it. So Mary Jane, sending you out. And we'll see how this one plays out. The end. I died. How did you die? What did you die of? The illness? Was it the illness? It was probably the illness. It had to be the illness. Ted's wounds were too serious to leave untreated. They became infected and took Ted's life. Before we could cross our lawn, someone started yelling the most obnoxious things, and a gang of spear-wielding, foul-mouthed individuals launched themselves at us. The only option we had was to run, and so we did. We spent 40 days in our shelter. Wait, did I literally lose, or did I? I was driven away. I don't care what the game says or what the game sees as a victory or not. If it says I perished, then I lost. If it says I was driven away, I am fortunate enough to have survived. So there you go. Another weird limbo ending. These are just limbo endings to me, because I'm not sure if it's a legit victory. It's obviously not a victory. Let's be honest here. But it's not a severe loss either, you know? Things could still survive. I mean, for all we know now that, Mary Jane's gonna go out into the wasteland. She's gonna run into Shrek. They'll have, purple and green babies sometime down the line, and we'll see how it goes. Shrek yourself before you check yourself. That's the end of this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up, leave a like to support. It does mean a lot. We will go for another run, and we're gonna be doing Bad Parents tomorrow? Or should we do Father Son? Well, since we left Dolores behind last time, we're gonna take her this time around. So we'll do Bad Parents next time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. I will catch you next time.